Good evening. Welcome to the March 24th, 2020 regular meeting of the Emerson governing body. This meeting is being held in place of the originally scheduled meeting of March 17th, 2020 due to the COVID-19 outbreak. This meeting is being videotaped and may be viewed from a link on the Borough website, as well as on Verizon Fios, channel 36, and Cablevision. I'm sorry, the Borough Administrator walked into the room and I was not expecting him. Please turn off your cell phone ringtones, and if you are a member of the public joining us electronically, please mute your telephone until the public comment portion of the meeting begins. I will now lead everyone in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please take a moment of silence for our troops and for everyone who has been impacted by the COVID-19 outbreak here and abroad. This meeting is called pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law and adequately noticed pursuant to NJSA 10-4-10. Notice of this rescheduled meeting of March 24th, 2020 was sent to the Record and Ridgewood News on March 20th, 2020, and notice to said newspapers, posted at the entrances to Borough Hall, on the bulletin board in the Municipal building, and has remained continuously posted as required under the statute. Ms. Dice, please call the roll call of the governing body. Present.
Present. Councilman Bailey?
Here.
Councilwoman Canala?
Present.
Councilman Gordon?
Here.
Council President Hoffman? Councilwoman McGuire?
Present.
Also present are Borough Administrator Robert Hermanson, CFO Laura Moore, and Borough Attorney John McCann.
Thank you, Ms. Dice. The next item on the agenda is appointments and resignations. May I have a motion to approve the resignation of Denise Villani as the Shade Tree Commission Secretary effective immediately?
So moved, Councilwoman McGuire. Second, Councilwoman Argenti.
I have a motion by Councilwoman Argenzia and a second by Councilwoman McGuire. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Bailey?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire?
Yes.
Councilwoman Canala?
Yes.
Council President Hoffman?
Here.
Councilman Gordon?
Yes.
Councilwoman Argenti?
Yes.
Passes Mayor, 6-0.
Thank you, Ms. Dice. The next item on the agenda is minutes for approval. The Borough Clerk has not received any requests to amend the regular or closed session meeting minutes of March 3rd, 2020. May I have a motion to approve the regular and closed session meeting minutes of March 3rd, 2020?
So moved. Councilman Gordon.
Second, Councilwoman McGuire.
I have a motion by Councilman Gordon and a second by Councilwoman McGuire. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Bailey?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire?
Yes.
Councilwoman Canala?
Yes.
Council President Hoffman?
Here.
Councilman Gordon?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Argenti?
Yes.
Passes Mayor, 6-0.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is financial business, resolution number 76-20, bill list. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 76-20, bill list?
So moved. Jim Bailey.
Second, Canala.
I have a motion by Councilman Daly and a second by Councilwoman Dinallo. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Bailey?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire?
Yes.
Councilwoman Canala?
Yes.
Council President Hoffman?
Here.
Councilman Gordon?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Argenti?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Deche. The next order of business is the introduction of the 2020 municipal budget. Resolution number 77-20. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 77-20, authorizing an increase in deferred school taxes for local district taxes? May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Bailey?
May I have a second?
Councilwoman McGuire.
I have a motion by Councilman Bailey and a second by Councilwoman McGuire. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Bailey?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire?
Yes.
Councilwoman Denola?
Yes.
Council President Hoffman?
Yes.
Councilman Gordon?
Yes.
Councilwoman Argentia?
Yes.
Passes, Mayor, 6-0.
Thank you, Ms. Deche. The next order of business is the introduction of ordinances. Ms. Deche will announce by number and title the following ordinance. Upon approval, this ordinance will be further considered at a public hearing to be held on April 7th, 2020 at 7:30 p.m., either in the council chambers of Borough Hall, Municipal Place, Emerson, New Jersey, or by teleconference and published in the record. All ordinances are on the Borough website and on file in the office of the municipal clerk in the Borough Hall, Municipal Place, Emerson, New Jersey. Should you need a hard copy, please call Borough Hall and one will be mailed to you free of charge. Ms. Deche, please read the title of this ordinance.
1610-20, Borough of Emerson, Bergen County, New Jersey, calendar year 2020 ordinance to exceed the municipal budget cost of living allowance and to establish a cap bank.
May I have a motion to introduce ordinance number 1610-20 on first reading?
So moved. Bailey?
Second, Fatinello.
I have a motion by Councilman Bailey and a second by Councilwoman Dinallo. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Bailey?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire?
Yes.
Councilwoman Denola?
Yes.
Council President Hoffman?
Yes.
Councilman Gordon?
Yes.
Councilwoman Argentia?
Yes.
Passes, Mayor, 6-0.
Thank you, Ms. Deche. The next item on the agenda is resolution number 78-20, governing body certification pursuant to PL 2017 Circa 183 of compliance with the United States Equal Employment Opportunity Commissions. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 78-20, enforcement guidance on the consideration of arrest and conviction records in employment decisions under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
So moved, Councilwoman McGuire.
Second by Councilman Gordon.
I have a motion by Councilwoman McGuire and a second by Councilman Gordon. May I have a roll call, please?
Yes, Mayor. Councilman Bailey?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire?
Yes.
Councilwoman
Yes.
Council President Hoffman?
Yes.
Councilman Gordon?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Argentia?
Yes.
Passes, Mayor, 6-0.
Thank you, Ms. Deche. The next item on the agenda is resolution number 79-20, introduction of the 2020 municipal budget. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 79-20, introduction of the 2020 municipal budget?
So moved.
So moved, Councilwoman McGuire.
I have a motion by Councilman Bailey, and I have a second by Councilwoman McGuire. Ms. Deche, may I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Bailey?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire?
Yes.
Councilwoman Denola?
Yes.
Council President Hoffman?
Yes.
Councilman Gordon?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Diche. The public hearing for the 2020 municipal budget is scheduled to take place on April 21st, 2020 at 7:30 p.m. pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-6. The budget summary will be advertised in the April 3rd, 2020 edition of the Ridgewood News. Pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-8, copies of the approved 2020 municipal budget will be available by contacting the Borough Clerk by email at clerk@emersonnj.org and may be picked up at the Emerson Police Department. In addition, the approved 2020 municipal budget will be posted on the Borough website for public inspection in accordance to best practices. The next item on the agenda is adoption of ordinances, second reading and public hearing. May I have a motion, ordinance number 1609-20, an ordinance to amend Chapter 73, Personnel Policies by adding Article 6, Driver's License Policy. May I have a motion to open the meeting for public comment on this and only this ordinance?
So moved, Councilman Gordon.
Second, Councilwoman McGuire.
I have a motion by Councilman Gordon and a second by Councilwoman McGuire. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, if any of the members of the public are with us and you would like to be heard, please state your name clearly. Hearing no requests, may I have a motion to close this portion of the meeting for public comment on this ordinance?
So moved, Councilman Gordon.
I didn't get the second.
Second,
I have a motion by Councilman Gordon and a second by Councilwoman Dinallo. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 1609-20 on second reading?
So moved, Councilwoman McGuire.
Second, Councilman Gordon.
I have a motion by Councilwoman McGuire and a second by Councilman Brian Gordon. May I have a roll call, please, Ms. Diche?
Councilman Daly,
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire,
Yes.
Councilman Dinallo,
Yes.
Council President Hoffman,
Yes.
Councilman Gordon,
Yes.
and Councilwoman Argentia.
Yes.
Passes, Mayor, 6-0.
Thank you, Ms. Diche. The next item on the agenda is reports. I will go ahead with my report first. This message was circulated via SwiftReach this afternoon. If you did not receive this via telephone, you may sign up for SwiftReach on the Borough website. If you need help, please contact the Borough Clerk for assistance. I also want to make everyone aware that our police department does welfare check phone calls to our seniors during states of emergency. If you or your loved one is a resident of Emerson and do not currently receive phone calls from our police department and would like to be added to the list to be checked on during emergencies, please call 201-262-6086 and select option 9. If you have a friend or neighbor that you think should be on this list, please call this number and add them. Since my phone call went out this afternoon, I have been informed that we have one new confirmed case of COVID-19 in the borough. The borough, which brings our official total to 2 residents. I will now read the SwiftReach message that was aired over our reverse SwiftReach, which is some people call 911, that played this afternoon, in case you missed it. This is Mayor Danielle DePaola. I am calling to update you on what we as a borough are doing in response to the COVID-19 health crisis. We are relieved to inform you that the borough has only 2 confirmed cases of COVID-19. As more testing occurs, we anticipate that there will be more cases. We are working with our health officials to do contact tracing to alert individuals who may have come in contact with any resident who tested positive. For HIPAA and privacy reasons, the Borough will not release the personal information of anyone who was confirmed to have received a positive test result. By now, you are all aware of Governor Murphy's executive orders placing restrictions on businesses and curfews for the entire state of New Jersey. These are critical steps to help us stop the spread of this virus. Please visit the Borough website for links to the state website and for other updated information. We must all do our part to be safe, stay healthy, and take care of one another from a distance. With that in mind, I ask you to please stay in touch with each other, especially your elderly neighbors. If you have contact information for a senior or shut-in and would like to add them to the police department list, please contact the Borough Clerk at 201-262-6086, option 9, and we will be sure to reach out to them to check on their welfare. In conclusion, if you do need to go out for essentials, please shop locally and support our local businesses which remain open. They are an essential part of our community, and we thank them. I want you all to know that the Borough staff, emergency services, and governing body are all going above and beyond to be sure that we are all safe and stay healthy. We will get through this time together. God bless you, and God bless Emerson. The next item on the agenda is reports by our Borough Administrator. Mr. Hermanson, do you have any reports or information for us this evening?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just going to go over something very quickly about how we're doing for
Mr. Hermanson, excuse me, would you just speak up a little bit louder?
Sure. We're doing everything to protect our residents and our borough employees during this health crisis. Due to this, we have made the decision to close our building to the public last week. All our departments are still open and functioning remotely as best as possible. If you have any questions about our departments, please contact me at 201-262-5077, which is my direct line. If you know of any senior citizens or families who are in need of assistance during this crisis, please contact the mayor or myself. We have a senior advocate who calls us regularly every week, making sure that we're reaching out to our seniors. I want to thank all my department heads and our workers for working so hard for this extenuating circumstance. We are in an ever-changing environment, and I ask for your continued patience as we navigate through this most difficult time in our borough, our state, and our country. The Red Cross and our local hospitals are reminding those people who can still donate blood to continue to do so. I am also pleased reminding all non-essential businesses that they are to remain closed other than those that are listed by the governor's executive orders. With that, I received an update for our OEM manager today from Lieutenant Zavino not more than 20 minutes before this meeting, that there has been a change to the executive order for some of our businesses, so I would like to read them. The new businesses that are now considered essential businesses that are allowed to be open are mobile, phone, retail, and repair shops, bicycle shops but only to provide service and repair, nurseries and garden centers, and livestock feed stores, which probably does not affect them. With that, the rest are listed still in Executive Order 107, and we will be following those the governor's executive orders of what will establish the rules for our businesses that are open or not open here in the borough. That is my report, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hermanson. I think I was remiss in not asking our borough attorney if he had a report. Mr. McCann, do you have any public comment for the public from a law perspective this evening?
No, you've covered everything.
Okay.
We're just waiting for executive orders from the governor.
Okay, thank you. The next item on the agenda is public comment. Members of the public are welcome to speak on any topic by announcing your name and address for the record and asking for permission one at a time. In the interest of time, speakers are limited to 3 minutes, including questions and answers. In consideration of all who may wish to speak, Please keep your comments brief and concise. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all very new for us. I am going to ask for everyone to be patient. If you would like to speak, everyone will get their chance for 3 minutes. So at this point, if you would like to speak, please state your name, and as I hear you, I will call on you one at a time. May I have a motion to open the meeting to general comments from the public?
So moved, Jim Bailey.
Second, Orgencia.
I have a motion by Councilman Bailey and a second by Councilwoman Argenzia. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. We are now open to the public. Is there anyone on the line with us that would like to be heard this evening? Hearing no requests, may I have a motion to close the meeting to public comment?
So moved, Councilwoman McGuire. Second, Antonello.
I have a motion by Councilwoman McGuire and a second by Councilwoman Dinallo. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. The next order of business is resolutions on consent agenda. I'm going to read them out as members may be joining us by telephone, just so that they know what it is that we are approving. Item CA 80-20, authorization for GFWC Women's Club to plant pinwheel garden in front of Borough Hall. And I believe that is acceptable as long as it is done with everybody social distancing and not too many people participating. CA 81-20, tax lien redemption, 222 Ackerman Avenue, B1 501.03, LT Lot 22. CA 82-20, authorized purchase of 2-position AvTech Scout dispatch console for Police Department. CA 83-20, approval to submit a grant application, New Jersey Library Construction Bond Act. May I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion. So moved, Orgencia.
Second, Councilman Gordon.
Thank you. I have a motion by Councilwoman Argenzia and a second by Councilman Gordon. Ms. Dice, may I get a roll call, please?
Councilman Bailey,
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire,
Yes.
Councilwoman Dinallo,
Yes.
Council President Hoffman,
Yes.
Councilman Gordon,
Yes.
Councilwoman Argenzia. I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Councilwoman Argenzia?
Yes.
Okay, that passes Mayor 6-0. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dice. Before we adjourn, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been reaching out to me and the members of the governing body to see how we're doing through this crisis. This has been a very trying time, and we are working our hardest to keep everything as normal as possible. I would be remiss if I did not give a huge shout out to our OEM coordinator, Lieutenant Mark Savino, and Deputy Coordinator Perry Salamando, as well as the DPW, who have been leading us during the state of emergency in the most professional manner. I would also like to thank our department heads who have been working with us in Borough Hall tirelessly until late at night, sometimes on the weekend, especially trying to put this meeting together. We had a dress rehearsal on Sunday, and our staff participated in that in order to guide the governing body in order to make this public meeting possible this evening. And I am heartfelt when I say thank you to everybody. We have the best staff in the Pascack Valley, if not in the state. With no more business to discuss, may I have a motion to adjourn at 7:55 p.m.?
So moved, Councilwoman McGuire.
There were too many at that time. Who made that motion?
So moved, Councilwoman McGuire. Okay, second, Councilwoman Dinallo.
Okay, so I have a motion by Councilwoman McGuire and a second by Councilwoman Dinallo. May I get a roll call, please?
Councilman Bailey,
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire,
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Diche. I want to thank everyone that joined us this evening. It went by seamlessly, I think, and should we have the need to do this again, I think we'll be able to. We are adjourned. Be safe, be smart, and stay healthy.
Yep, stay healthy.